All right, story number 3 of the day. Reports reveal that Vince McMahon's opinion of no-cut clauses in WWE contracts was do not allow them. So Vince McMahon basically, I'm going to just kind of summarize the story. Before he left, I guess there were some superstars who signed contracts that were looking to put in a no-cut clause. Now, this disappoints me a little bit. It disappoints me to hear that Vince McMahon and WWE's stance on no-cut clauses and contracts is to just take a definite no approach. And let's run back for a second. For anybody who's unfamiliar with the concept of a no-cut clause, it's a provision that guarantees a certain level of job security for a superstar and prevents their employer from just terminating their employment without cause, for any reason. You can't just fire me. And these clauses are common in like NBA contracts and NFL contracts. There's a lot of guys who have no trade clauses. I don't know how many no cut clauses there are, but it seems like a no trade clause is very similar. But this is similar in a lot of different industries, and we often see them as a way to provide a little bit of stability and like security for people who work for a company. However, Vince McMahon reportedly believes that no-cut clauses lead to complacency and undermine the motivation of WWE performers. I'm not sure I buy that. I guess so. What Vince McMahon's getting at here is that if a guy has job security, he's not going to go out and perform. I think you go out and perform because I think everybody has that sense of accomplishment and a little bit of an ego that they want to be the best. I could see we're down towards the bottom of the roster. This could be a problem. But guys who are kind of in that upper mid card, I think that they might perform better knowing they had a little bit of job security, because the truth is that the wrestling business it's unpredictable. It's volatile. There's lots of injuries, right? Guys put their bodies on the line every time they step into that ring, and they deserve to have some level of job security in return, right? So these no-cut clauses would provide that security. And to argue that they lead to complacency, I find that to be stupid. It's just stupid, right? Vince McMahon's stance, and I don't know if this has traveled over to Triple H. This article was about Vince McMahon, but I'm assuming I don't think that anybody has signed a no-cut clause even since Triple H has come back. But these are clear examples of like a company prioritizing the profit over the well-being and security of their performers. And I understand. Trust me, I own a business. I understand profit is number one. If you don't make money, you have no business to run. But when you do get to the level of profits and value that WWE has, I do believe that it is best to take care of the people who have helped you get to that level. So it's kind of a shame to see such like a powerful voice in professional wrestling take a stance and just completely shit on the idea of no-cut contracts. And I hope in the near future that like Triple H at least entertains this idea. You don't have to give it to everybody, but I do think that there may be acquisitions that you could get, especially people who've been let go previously by the company. There are people that you could get to come back to the company if they just felt there was a little bit of job security.